elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Good, good. Good to know. Just want to make sure, because you seem like you've been a bit of an authority figure recently. I just want to make sure you're going to be okay taking commands from someone now.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
That's quite rich. You're working for Cerberus and you're saying that it's my sort of like my motivations that are worrying you.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
That's where the elusive man didn't want to alter me. You would think he would be all up for control.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. So anyway, Miranda, tell me about yourself, because right now I'm a little bit worried.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Aw, someone needs a hug.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Fair enough.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Down to business. Well, she seems to know what she wants. Not going to be much of a conversationalist. What about you, Jacob? You seem to be Joe America. You seem like you're down for a chat with Shepard.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
He didn't convince me of nothing.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Good, good. That's what I like to hear, Jacob. Stuff like that is the only reason I still like you.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Yeah, that's commendable, Jacob.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Still, even if you did it with noble reasons, you are still a part of Cerberus. But hey ho, that's enough chatting for now. Let's actually get down to Freedom's Progress and find out what's going on. Before we do, there's a mission summary. For those who want to read it, feel free to pause and read at your discretion. Import bonuses. So because I've brought in a character from, you receive the following bonuses for importing a level 50 character into your Mass Effect 2. So as I imported a character from Mass Effect 1, I've got a whole bunch of experience, credits, Element 0, Iridium, loads of minerals and stuff like that, some Paragon points and some Renegade points. And then also I've received, oh god, how many zeros is that? I can't see from back here. 100,000 bonus credits for importing a rich character from Mass Effect 1. So because I imported a character, I've got all these goodies. And then also, on top of all of that, because I've already completed Mass Effect 2 before, I get 25% bonus experience points on all missions, retain all heavy weapons and previous playthroughs, and I get all of that good stuff on top of all the stuff I already had. So it's good to be the king. But also get myself a new heavy weapon and a whole bunch load of credits. Look at that, one mission down and the Empire of Shepard is already flourishing.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Well, I like to hear, Jacob. Do you know, I remember not really liking you that much, Jacob, but right now you're, I don't know, you just seem to be saying all the right things.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. We've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Okie dokie, so before we get moving, Cerberus has equipped us with some new fancy weapons, including, they have given me a katana shotgun. And I know I didn't use the shotgun, well I think I barely used, didn't mean to do that. I think I barely used it at all in Mass Effect 1, the shotgun. But I will be using it quite a bit in Mass Effect 2, especially when you put the incendiary ammo on it. Do any of you guys have the incendiary ammo? Ah, Jacob. So let's assign quick attack with Miranda as well. Let's do overload because we're going up mostly against mechs, so overload's a good thing. It basically kills them outright, and your only ability you really have right now is pull, so that's good. I've already got that assigned. And weapons, good, you're using your shotgun and you're using your shuriken or however you want to say it. And also I'm just going to switch to my shuriken now, because by doing that, by switching between them, that means if I just hold down X or square if you're on PlayStation, you can just quickly switch between your two guns, which comes in handy if you're in the middle of a firefight. Something seriously wrong must have gone down because nobody gets up and leaves dinner.
Damage. No signs of battle.
Not even this cup has been knocked over. Before we move on, let's have a little... No, I was going to say let's have a little look around, but it seems like everything's been shut up. Not only is everyone gone, but they closed up everything as they left.
Excuse me. Backup systems engaged. Critical system engaged.
Jacob, do your thing. Lift them up. Miranda, take care of that dog-like thing. You guys, you might want to pay attention to the dog behind you.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Yep, well, that's kind of evident by the fact we're getting attacked by mechs. But yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's, as you saw right there, it's a good idea to sort of assign the power wheel stuff, because then that way I can attack stuff like that without having to bring up the power wheel, because it's already assigned to something. Came in handy. And as a like, with regards to like Reeve, as I said, I'm used to using Slam. I've always used Slam instead of Reeve. So I'm still not quite sure what I think of it right now, because where was the other one? See, because I'm used to using Slam. Right now Reeve's alright, because it gives me a health boost whilst draining their health. But the only thing is it has quite a long cooldown. I'm more used to be able to use the sort of like attack after attack after attack.
Impact event.
Haha! Shepherd punch! Right, which way are we going? We're going through there, so let's have a quick little... getting stuck on the wall. Quick little check around here. There's always goodies around hidden in places. Quite luckily, if you just sort of spin in a circle, anything you need lights up anyway, so it's kind of handy. It's hard to miss stuff.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Tali! Ah, it's good to see a familiar face.
Remember when I gave you that Geth data, Tali? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your own commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tali. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Veetor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Veetor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Well, I don't see why we can't work together. Just like old times, Tali.
Veetor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Veetor.
I don't know, I think that sounds like a pretty legit reason to hate Cerberus.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, it's good to be back, Tali. It's good to see a familiar face.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
Oh, hello over there. You trying to hide down here? Taking a little nap, were you? Or are you just guarding all the juicy credits that I'm going to try and pilfer from inside this? And C connects to the little C thing. Bingo! Now you can see I've switched up to my submachine gun because these drones are basically built up of shields.
Use overload on this.
Yep, Miranda, use overload. Because these things are basically built up with shields, these submachine guns work really well at taking down shields. So you want to, when you're taking out enemies, you want to work and use the weapon that works best against that sort of enemy. So if it's a shield, you want to use the ability Overload, and you want to use submachine guns. And that should work them down pretty well.
Shepard, Fraza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Veetor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on.
But yeah, you want to use the right sort of powers and the right weapons according to which enemy you're attacking. So then, like, there's a few stuff like, say, Reeve works on armor apparently, and and Warp works quite well on armor. But you want to use, as you're playing through, you'll eventually begin to realise, oh, I blew it up and it landed right on top of me. That's just bad luck. Thank you, Miranda.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Veetor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Fraza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Veetor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the door.
Fair enough, fair enough. Right, Miranda, you go stand over there. Jacob, you can go stand in this corner.
Taking cover.
And I'll take the brunt of it right in my face.
Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
that mech really wanted to make sure that Quarian was dead. Stamped on its head and then shot it. Oh my. But anyway, we're going to get Miranda to do an overload to try and take down its shields.
Overload will take out their shield.
Exactly, Miranda. Meanwhile, I'm going to switch to, just make sure I have, to my machine pistol so I can take down the rest of its shields. Meanwhile, I'm going to tap up on the directional button. That means that everyone will now attack the mech. Whoa! Take cover, Shepard. Which, hopefully, with any luck, would mean that while they're attacking it, that hopefully it will start attacking them instead of attacking me. Miranda, hit another overload for me. And now I've got it to armor, I'm going to switch back to my shotgun because obviously it's got a different type of plating now. And obviously with armor there's not really much I can do other than shotgunning it in the face. But now it's down to armor, I can try using my Reeve attack on it. Which should, oh, if I'd actually hit it, would have drained its health. Guys, go over there. Create a diversion for me.
Warp is heavy armor, weakening.
Jacob, you stole my thunder. You son of a... I wanted to do that. Shotgun to the face style. You stole my thunder. This is why I don't like you. I just remembered now. Yeah, you stare at the post and think about what you've done. Yeah, but anyway, when you take down mechs like that, you want to use stuff like... Oh, God. You've seen better days. You want to use... Oh, hey, Tali.
This is your chance to go find Veetor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.